Welcome to Career Wisdom Walk, where I combine exercise and practical career advice that you can implement today. Today I'm going to talk about help, my boss is a bully. So I recently wrote a post on LinkedIn about a woman and her boss was trying to get rid of her. And it really had a tremendous response with people commenting about how poorly their boss is treating them and it's affecting their health. So I followed that up with a post about how we train people to treat us. And that was my post today on LinkedIn. And Jana asked a question on the post, well, how do you deal with it when you have an established relationship with your boss of them being disrespectful? What do you do about that? So in the post I did mention that at the first crossing of the line of disrespect, it's important to speak up. And I know that it's difficult for some people to speak up, but really just saying, I'm really happy to have this conversation with you. I'm sensing sarcasm in your voice, or I'm sensing a tone that just isn't sitting right with me. And, if this isn't a good time, we can talk about this later. It's really calling out without drawing conclusions what's going on. But Jana wanted to know, what do you do when you already have an established relationship? And I say it's never too late to address a concern, even if it's been ongoing for 5 years. You can address the situation by saying, I've been thinking about, and so that really gives you an opportunity to bring something up. So I use a model called Straight Talk to have difficult conversations, and basically you share your observations of what's happened. You don't want to draw conclusions. You're rude, you're disrespectful. Those are opinions. Those aren't the observed behaviors. The observed behaviors are I'm interrupted when I'm speaking, or I'm left off of important emails that I should be included on. So it's the actual observed behavior. Then after you share the observation, you share the impact. And you can start that by saying, I'm concerned because, and then share the impact it's having on you. And then the last step is to follow up with an offer to help, actually. It's difficult for people to be defensive when you're saying, how can I help improve our relationship? How can I improve, what can I do on my end to help us work better together? And so in the case of a boss who, for example, is speaking with a disrespectful tone, you can say something like, I've observed over X period of time a few conversations where we've had where I sensed a tone that just didn't sit right with me. And you can say this feedback in a humble way by saying, I could be completely wrong. I might be misreading you. This might have nothing to do with me. So you're kind of giving the person the benefit of the doubt. But here's the impact it's having on me. I'm concerned because it's affecting our ability to get results as a team. And the reason I say results is because most bosses that bully tend to be dominance-driven, and dominance-driven people care about getting results. So if you can tie the effect of your relationship, your poor relationship, back to the results, they're more likely to listen. So I have found that truth with humility is always the best way to tackle something. I'm concerned that our working relationship isn't as effective as it could be, and I'd like to do what I can, and I'm sure you'd like to do what you can on your part. Give them the benefit of the doubt. So if you are nervous the person is going to retaliate, give them a reputation to live up to. I know that doing a good job and getting results is important to you. That way you're not attacking them, you're really giving them a reputation to live up to. So if you have a boss that's appearing to be disrespectful, doesn't listen to you, write down some of the observed behaviors, share those behaviors, why you're concerned, the impact it's having, and ask what you can do on your end to help. So I hope this helps have those tough conversations. Good luck.